Yeah, guys, you got the feds fucking creating war zones in the streets of Minneapolis. This is what they're doing. This has nothing to do with safety.
Hey y'all, let's go. How y'all doing? Let's see if I got everybody.
So I want to take a moment here. If you've just joined us, we're at the intersection of Nicollet and 26th here on Minneapolis' south side, where it is.
Come through.
We're in response to news that is circulating among the activist community here that I have not, repeat, not been able to confirm, but that the federal government shot another person. There's video circulating on social media right now that shows federal agents, a group of them, wrestling a man to the ground. And as he is laying on the ground, an agent shoots him, it seems like maybe several times. And then there are people, the people recording the video are screaming out in horror at what they're seeing. So that video is making the rounds. The news of this shooting is making the rounds. Of the supposed shooting is making the rounds here in the activist community, and it's prompting this response from a city that has already lost Renee Good, a mother who was shot and killed several blocks from where we're standing, but also here on Minneapolis' south side, who was taken from the city. And already so many conversations that we have had with people here in this community over the last several months, or over the last several weeks since her shooting, talking about how can the city be made whole. Of course it can't when it loses one member. And now another person supposedly shot by the federal government. And even just the news of that circulating in group chats and other forms that activists are using to communicate, and this video on social media is enough to spark this city to renewed action and renewed resistance against the Trump administration. John and I are seeing some activity here on the south side of the intersection, so we're just making our way that way now. I think it would be a good idea to circle around here, John, and get the full 360 view.
Let's move, everybody's moving.
I can taste tear gas on the air here as we move to the south, and you see, and I'm seeing some plumes of smoke here again. You hear those booms that are likely flashbang grenades going off. John, I gotta stay here.
You're on the mess.
You're looking here into the intersection of Nicollet and 27th, where federal agents are firing off more tear gas canisters and what sounds like flashbang grenades.
Okay, you guys, I'm here. Y'all, it's a dangerous scene that's going on. Oh, hold up. Hold on a second. Y'all, this is basically what is taking place, going on right now in front of us. Hold on a second.
You okay to move?
Yep, I'm good.
Federal government is out there and they is letting go tear gas. Let me go ahead. Okay, you guys see me. Tear gas is out there on the scene, ladies and gentlemen. This is what's happening. Let me make sure I got it out here. Oh my God, my mercy, my land. Jesus. Okay, that is up. You're having a hard time breathing, you guys. I'm coming, you guys. You got a hard time breathing.
Fucking time!
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my mind, my word.
You watching the mic too?
Okay, everybody watching, can you see it? Come on, where I'm at. Okay. I got you on Remus here. Let me go ahead, hold up. Reese here. Let me go right here and see. Hold up. YouTube. Y'all, this is what's taking place. Come through. Y'all come on here in my yard. Could I get us on a bigger plate? Please come on the video. This is what's taking place. They have shot another one dead. Another one had no life in taken. This is when it was not ICE, it was the federal government. How y'all doing today? Come through. Hey, that is on who that studio. Oh my God, I'm serious.
And more tear gas canisters were just deployed, including one of our feet there. Actually, that was a flashbang grenades, and agents were spraying out pepper spray.
You kicking shit! But that's your little gun!
Oh my God! My
John,
God,
let's pull back here.
Please come up the video.
What do we have? Don't worry about
it, I just told you. Y'all do what y'all do. Watching that is like people.
Fucking assholes! Fuck these fucking places! Fuck them!
Please come up my video, my one.
See there, the agents are firing off gas, firing off tear gas, firing off pepper spray, firing off flashbang grenades into this crowd, just for walking up to them, and protesting.
Everybody.
Your mom wish you were stillborn!
Your baby born stillborn. What type of breed is that, son? Woo! You guys, come through. Please like my video. Coming to you live. This is taking place right now in Minneapolis. Okay? How y'all doing today? Welcome. Federal government. You remember last week? You remember last week that he said that he was bringing in them boys? You remember? He said that them boys, he said that come on in here. Come on in here, darling. Come on, that's right. Hey, love, Blue. Hey, there, Chris Blue. Crying shame. Yes, it is. Y'all all working both screen. Y'all know I don't get them together until late.
I'm right here.
How y'all doing? That is, y'all remember when they said that that he was bringing in like 1,500 troops and more? Guess what? Yeah, but guess what, y'all? They are here. The troops are in town, boots on the ground. They getting that place there together. My God, today. Already one life been taken.
John is
Allegedly, it said to be
clambered up
shot 8
onto a snowbank
times.
here next to several
They
other
had the person
press.
was wrestling, trying
Being
to
able
get
to
off
offer you a
the
little bit of a
ground,
higher
and they
vantage
just
point here.
opened
And again,
fire
this is
8 times
27th and
allegedly.
Nicolette.
But the videos are floating on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram,
Where we
TikTok.
don't see the same local statements that we do it.
No state
And we
police.
did it at that last intersection we were just at.
Oh my God.
You see the authorities there threatening somebody in a high-vis yellow vest
Oh
with
God.
pepper
Please
spray.
claim a video, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here giving you breaking news. I
Coming
am
up,
the B-second
pushing
West
the man,
girl.
pushing him
Oh,
back.
man, stop that fighting. Don't push him. Don't push him. Don't put your hand on him. Don't push him. It'll be another life today. My God. Gonna be another life. We already got one life today. Allegedly, that body was shot 8 times. They not playing now. My God, my God. As you come in the room, please like my video.
More tear gas being fired off. There's a cloud that's now encroaching on where we're standing, and you see more of it. They're fizzling, spraying out into the street. You see there the federal agents are moving up.
They should have had on their mask.
It looked like trying to get after one of the protesters.
Had that on. Yes, they did elect They did take another life. Welcome everybody that joining me on Rescreen. Thank you. Y'all please share out my video. Thank you. Don't these people getting part of the storm? Did they sleep last night?
You see just the watching is just the federal government. Just every time the protesters move up to the left,
oh my goodness!
The federal government just fires a new round of flashbang grenades and tear gas canisters, seemingly as people
oh, Jesus. My God, today.
Serious people get within even 100 feet of where the federal agents are standing.
Get y'all see how y'all doing over here. How y'all doing, boo? Please like my video. I'm trying to get y'all all. This is YouTube. YouTube, thumb up. Thank you. Come through, thumb up my video. Somehow or another, I'm trying not to mess up. Oh, Jesus. I'm trying to get everybody basically on one screen. Okay, no, I see us right here. Hold on a second. No, that's the other screen. I don't want to mess this up no more than I have to. Stop. Hold on a second. Let me see that. Hold up a second. Wait a minute, you guys. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me see. Can I get a
Put me on.
Hold on.
John and I are taking a break from the gas that is just. They fire off so many fucking tear gas canisters down here into the street that it creates not just a little localized plume as will happen when you fire off one, but it creates this massive cloud. And I'm not sure if it comes across on camera, but my eyes are watering, stinging from this tear gas. And it just goes to show how imprecise of a weapon it is. They fire it down the street at protesters. It creates this huge cloud that ends up wafting into everyone back to their positions where they're standing, into us and the press, into protesters who are standing in a place where the federal agents aren't harassing them, and also into homes and businesses. This is a residential neighborhood. This is a residential neighborhood with a small corridor of business, a little downtown area. where we're standing.
Take a breather, walk away.
So don't let the Trump administration try to spin anything that they're doing down here tactic-wise as being in some way targeted. Much like their immigration enforcement efforts, when they use these weapons, it targets everybody. It gets everybody. Just like their immigration net that they are throwing down over this city, over this region right now.
How you doing?
They profile everybody. They are not targeting just a few people who are the worst of the worst, as the Trump administration likes to try to spin it.
Yeah.
Just like the clouds of tear gas, it envelops everyone.
Thank you, Jackson.
Either directly or indirectly.
I've been seeing your comments on my community wall.
Yeah.
Love Blake and everybody that's in here. Y'all want to this? I told y'all I was gonna put that trial up there. Hey there, Miss God.
I should point out, John and I are not reporting in some far-flung battlefield or some.
Hold on one second. Let me get my break.
Or some country.
Okay, hold on a second, you guys. Let me go right here. You guys, I had told you I was gonna put that thing up. Then, in fact, the allegation that was put against me is on my community wall. It was put up yesterday. You probably got to scroll down until you find it, and y'all can view it and look over it yourself. Okay. I put it in. Yes, you will see my address there, but I had don't protect her address. But yeah, I intentionally did that. Was the protest out of here? Yes, it was love break. Yes, it was all like. But you remember last week he said he gonna see a 1,500 up there. No, yeah, 1,500. Okay, ICE didn't do it this time. This here was the federal government, and they popping everywhere. Pop, pop, pop. They had an incident. It was supposed to be a female that had taken. They were trying to arrest her. Somehow or another, when they fell on the ground, for allegedly she must come out with a firearm, but they say she was shot 8 times allegedly. Come on, y'all. They ain't playing with you. They out here, these boys ain't playing with you. They tired now. The protest been going on long enough. It's tired, going high. But basically, what I understand what it's seeing out there, because I was listening to one of the YouTubers last night late. They trying to make it like black people should get out there. Okay. Each for his own. If you believe, let me go ahead and sit my chair up. Y'all, I was laying back in the chair because I was taking in all this video. Oh, and I thought I was gonna be okay. Let me just go ahead and get my seat up. Okay, I think I won't be okay like this. Okay, so anyway, let's get back here. And I'm talking about that community wall and your paperwork. Yeah, I put it up there. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta hear y'all. How you doing over here? Welcome, y'all. We is over here on StreamYard where everybody found me. Thank you. Come through. Let me see. He started war everywhere. Yes, the hell he did. This man wants some damn action. It was too quiet. He just wants some action. My God. But you don't see his boys out there. I'm talking about that community wall and your paperwork. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me see. No one believes that, Miss Stovey. Yeah, wait a minute. I said, yeah, I put it up there. It is true what I had put up there. Let me see. Make sure that I see what Jackson said. I had put it up there. That's what happened. That was the whole paperwork right there. And I want people actually to believe with her address. It said that it was a residential. It said that I went there to the house. It was a private residential that I have come there. Also, what it was saying, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all read the video. I'm gonna let y'all get back in the video. Also, what it was saying too, that I didn't supposed to have no kind of sexual contact with her. No, I'm supposed to be going to the school, workplace. I mean, you were not stalking anyone. I don't believe you did. No, I was not. Y'all know Lil Blake. I mean, not Lil Blake. You know, Jackson. Y'all know I ain't got no car. No, I saw it right here. But to me, what the paper is saying is more like a husband and wife. Don't have no contact with kids. Don't go to my workplace. Don't go to the child clinic. Are you for real? But again, I didn't show up. So basic, doing how this lie was told. Then what it is, Saeedis was over there last night telling her lie. Excuse me, not telling her lie, but telling her story about that she was bullied. Nobody then attacked her, but this young lady went out and said it. But went out there for what he was. She went out here is talking that. Okay, he cannot be in peace if war is going on. Yet these people vote for him. Oh, he cannot be in peace when war is going on? I didn't know that. Thank you for letting me know, Love Blake. He cannot be in peace with this war is going on. Wow. Y'all, and also too, I am the weather girl. I'm bringing y'all. I don't have my green. I got my green screen, but my pole. James was drunk here one time, and he broke the leg. Broke the pole leg. I will get one very, very soon. And thank you everybody that helped me. Got batteries yesterday. Wow, I didn't know that simple things that was gonna be like this, but after the power is going out. And I am a Hurricane Florida girl, so this would be my first time. But those that helped me got batteries. Thank you. I feel in my spirit I got enough. I got more than enough because each thing I got, each of these candle things, I got what? 3 in the kitchen, 2 in my bedroom. I got 1 in the bathroom, and I got the rest living out here outside. I'm gonna put one right over here or something. So anyway, and each one was taking 3 and 4 batteries, and then it was the double A, yeah, the double A battery. But I did pick up some double A. I did pick up some triple A, the 3 batteries. Whatever, none, they all took damn batteries. And I have backup batteries. Thank you, you guys. Let's get into this here. I am going to be bringing you live, in fact, with how are we up preparing for the storm. Why is this is not doing me good? I don't know, but we can just gonna see right here. We gonna see right here. We supposed to be coming with. Let's go. We gonna go be. Hold on. Let's see. Let me see. Could I share this here like this? It's all us together. Trying to get all us together, y'all. Trying to get all us together. Okay, we over here on rescreen. That's good. I don't know why. I don't know why YouTube not over here. YouTube, I don't join y'all up in here. So let's get down here to Ben. Let's see who got popped next. Let's go.
That recently was destabilized, government destabilized. It's, we're not foreign correspondents. This is right here in the United States of America.
You having a hard time breathing. Come on.
Every round of tear gas that you see fired off here, every squirt of the spray bottle of the pepper spray, that's tax dollars at work.
Tax dollars, okay? All right.
It's a point I try to make every time the federal government does this. It always has the money, it seems. The Trump administration always has the money to victimize its people, its citizens, its constituents.
Come through, everybody. Let me see. Let me make sure all the channels are on. Okay, yeah, all the channels are
But it never has the money for healthcare, for education, for things that would actually help people.
How y'all doing today?
Can tear gas protesters and journalists.
Just regular civilians.
Yeah, just people, by the way. We're watching somebody in a wheelchair who just wheeled up to the federal agents.
Wheelchair, you can't be running people over in that
Cut through the crime scene tape and is
Oh,
now wheeling their way closer to 26th and Nicollet.
They got that wheelchair scooter.
Stopped by federal agents.
Is that one of the scooters from over here with us? Look at this damn man with this chair. My God. how they over there playing with that wheelchair, that motor scooter. If that's one of our scooters, do anybody know? Somebody tell me if that's the scooter from here. Now they don't heat the scooter up over there. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. They got the scooters. They don't scooters. I taught y'all better than that.
Don't look at me. Don't look in my fucking eyes. You know that fucking sad as fuck. We don't like you. Not a state. We don't like you.
Sandy Blue.
Smiling ass motherfucker.
Sandy, are you ready? You all prepared? You get candles and everything, Sandy?
Disgusting human.
Sandy, they already got a woman 8 times elected.
They're wheeling him in the wheelchair now across the street, pushing him
They get in the wheelchair.
and trying to make him pass in
Okay.
a certain direction.
Wheelchair. Didn't they tell you to go? Now he talking about he want to go the other way. Hey, wheelchair, don't let them have a call, a tow truck to get your ass out there because they will.
I know how sensitive you're on. Gotta kill somebody.
Come through everything. Thank you, Twins. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you. Now I'm waiting for Rumble to come on in there. Come on. Get your hand on our front there.
What did I do? I just signed up.
You guys online?
Yeah.
Can I put you guys online?
Oh, you watching the funeral? Okay. Hold 1 second. Sandy, it's on YouTube.
You hear that crowd that is gathered here on Nicolette. Those protesters you see there moving up, shouting, "Fuck ICE! Fuck ICE!"
Hold on, let me see something. Let me see something.
You see all of these people coming out and moving to the intersection.
Let me get something right now.
This is a taste of the rage that we've heard so many Minnesotans lately. When I ask them how they are processing Renee Good's death in the weeks onwards. Oh, you see them out there spraying, pepper spraying.
I'm sorry.
Trying to.
Oh, yeah. What's the name of that song, Sandy? I'm on the other channel. I can't find it. Can you give me the title of that video, Sandy? It's on YouTube or Facebook. Oh my God!
More tear gas now being thrown onto Nicolette. Some of the protesters are trying to throw it back at the federal agents. So there's more flashbangs going off as well.
Jesus. I'm going to look on here and see what I find. That's the federal government letting them have it.
You see federal agents moving out on 27th now,
They go.
running after some of the protesters. Seems like trying to effect an arrest. And you see there, they've tackled someone into the ground.
We're in a war zone in our city, bro. Thanks for doing nothing to help everyone.
Please help support my video.
What's the problem?
Man.
Fucking fuck.
They ain't playing out there in them streets. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Look at you. This is an American city, dumb fuck.
Federal agents are kicking tear gas into the crowd and have started to pin some of the protesters here in this parking lot.
How do I get out? I don't. Come here. You can't get out of here. Let's go this way.
Yeah, we can go this way now.
Go this way.
Yep.
Keep going. Keep going.
You all right?
No.
Hey, come on. Water? Water!
Water!
Water here.
Now hold on with me. I'm over here standing up something else.
Okay.
Y'all done, man?
How y'all doing?
John and I are shaking off the effects of that tear gas right now. We're out here to be journalists, but we're people first. And there were people who federal agents had trapped in a parking lot there. And we're just absolutely blanketing it with tear gas. There are people who could not see to get out of the parking lot. We brought a couple out and brought them over to where they can get access to water while John and I blink away the effects of the tear gas ourselves.
Now, why can't I find a hook?
And I'll note that there are people in houses down here who are tossing water bottles out their windows.
Good neighbors. Yep, good neighbors.
Good neighbors, as people from the crowd are calling out. Dumping water bottles out their windows so people can clear their eyes, wash their faces.
Right.
Try to better themselves.
What's that? Oh. Nah, brother. Pretty indiscriminately gassing people.
And I'm trying to find it. How y'all doing?
They gas all these people. I was on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
When did you get down here?
I got down here right after someone got shot. I think.
So you've been down here for a while now.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I interviewed you just about the action you've seen?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
I don't put my mask on. That's okay.
yeah. All right, so I'm standing down here with one gentleman who said he arrived shortly after this shooting, which again we cannot confirm. I have not seen official confirmation of that, but that is the word that is circulating amongst the activist circles here, is that
Y'all just
federal government has shot another person here on Minneapolis' south side.
So we can go
When you
in and out.
arrived
Go
here at
in
the
and
scene,
out.
what did you see?
So when I got here at the corner, I was actually at a corner north of here, and they had police. I don't even know what to call them. They're not cops. They're not ICE. They're Nazis, and they're just standing at the side of the street, keeping people back. More and more people kept coming. People were mad, yelling at them. They had everything blocked off, and then we got word that they shot someone.
So you had come down here before you had even heard that, and I'm just noting that we're watching this intersection here because we're hearing more tear gas going off and flashbang grenades going off over here.
It's crazy, man. I mean, they just keep shooting at us. We're not even doing anything but yelling at them. I think maybe someone's threw a snowball. That's about it, but that's about it. No one's doing anything violent. I'm screaming at them. I'm losing my voice just because I'm so fucking pissed. And they're trying to create a scene. They're trying to create a scene so they can get the military down here and make us a full-on police state. It's fucking bullshit.
You think that this is all just a pretext? It's about soliciting these scenes of chaos to try and get the military in American city streets?
They've outnumbered the cops 3-1. We try asking the cops what's going on. They say they don't know. When they show up here and they leave, they're in on it. they got to prove that they're not in on it. Same with Walls and fucking Frey. They got to get out here and fucking yell at these motherfuckers like we are. People don't fucking believe us. I work an hour away from Minneapolis, and the people out there think we're all lying. They think they're just taking quote-unquote illegal immigrants. They just want the people that are causing crime. It's bullshit. It's all media bullshit. I mean, Status Quo, you guys keep it real. The same with Mercado Media, you guys have been the only ones out here getting tear gas, doing the real shit.
You know, right here, Sanders.
These motherfuckers don't know what they're doing.
Sanders, what is
So you want to see your leaders in the street? What else do you want to see them do? Is a way to push back on this violence that we're seeing here with our own eyes. It's happening right down the street.
Something's better than nothing. If you don't want the civilians out in the street protecting ourselves, you got to get out here and do it. But as far as we can tell, nobody's out here protecting us. We're the only ones protecting ourselves.
All right, I don't want to hold you too long, man, just so you can keep your head on a swivel. Stay safe, all right?
Thanks, guys.
Right here.
All right, take care. So I just want to note, John, if you just want to show really quick, they're building another roadblock here. It's the same scene that we saw a block up from where we were standing. But this is what people are doing out here, building up these little roadblocks, little defenses, and taking shelter behind them.
Yeah. What's that?
I want to tell you guys really appreciate the work out.
Oh, thank you.
I'm with a local news newscast in the city. Daily podcast and news coverage.
Oh, just hold on, continue to watch that. I'm over here.
Next week, and we can talk about.
I would do it.
We got this guy.
Yeah, I would do it. John Shy, I'll do it.
Yeah, Adam?
Yeah, Adam.
John.
John, good to meet you.
JT.
JT?
JT, yeah.
JT.
John Thomas.
Can you get some contact info for that?
I've got my, yeah, you get your phone. Well, here, I don't want to say it on.
Yeah.
I've got a business card. Let me hand it to you.
Okay.
One second.
JT, I'll be right here.
Sir, they're also violating your First Amendment rights to free speech and freedom of assembly, okay? But you got to make sure you don't engage physically. All right? James Cook. James Cook here. Feel free to pass my number far and wide. Post it on your socials. Call our office. Call me. Let me know. We got other lawyers to represent you pro bono for free if you get arrested. All right? As long as you are physically engaging. All right? There you go.
Okay, you guys.
Please don't tear up the city. I grew up here too.
Okay, hold on a second.
Oh my gosh, that is wrong.
Okay. One moment. You guys still here?
And I don't want to show it on camera here just to avoid identifying people who live in the neighborhood. But what we just saw play out here behind the camera was that barricade we showed you just a few moments ago. Just moved it to the side pretty quickly to allow someone who lives here in the neighborhood to get their car through and out of this area. And then they're putting the barricade back into place now.
Keeping my goggles.
No.
They're like frosted.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
John and I are contending with the elements right now. It's fucking cold out. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's fucking cold. It is below zero. And John's wearing goggles to protect his eyes. And they're frosting over from the condensation inside. So we're trying to give him a moment to clear those off so that he can see and protect himself from the tear gas. And it looks like some kind of riot police have arrived here at this southern intersection as well. And are acting as security, or rather, again, interposing themselves in between the protesters and
the immigration agents.
Did you find it? No. You send it. It may be on Facebook. Let me go right here on Facebook. If I just pull it up on YouTube, hold on a second. Let me go here on Facebook.
Got it?
Hold on a second. Let me go here on Facebook.
We're moving back down there just to get a little bit of a closer look at these
How y'all doing today?
authorities who
I'm
have
on
moved
Facebook.
between the agents and
Let's see how we
protesters.
doing up here. Thank you everybody for coming through. Let me go here. Hold on a second. I'm coming out with something. I'm coming out with something right
Outside, boys. You did the assignment wrong.
These are, you're seeing here some of the remnants, the tear gas canisters and flashbang munitions that went off here. These authorities here in the riot gear are actually U.S. Customs and Border Protection. So not local authorities at all. This is federal authorities still. More tear gas being thrown into this
wait a minute.
crowd.
I'm going to.
Fuck you!
Stop!
Y'all better be careful.
Just want to point out that the press had taken up positions up on a snowbank here off to the right, and they have been completely tear gassed out. You see this massive cloud. This is what I'm talking about. They throw so many canisters that it creates this massive cloud that is wafting throughout this entire neighborhood.
Oh my God!
What are you doing? You just shot someone and you're terrorizing us! What more can we take? Fuck you!
Wait a minute, y'all. Somebody over. Wait a minute. I gotta wait. Hold on. Let's go over here 1 second.
Sorry, Jackie.
Wait a minute, y'all. We gotta go over here 1 second.
I'm Justin from the other night. Over. Yeah, just checking in on you, making sure you're good.
Come on. Woo! Wait a minute, you guys. Let's get this over here.
Governor Walsh just demanded Trump remove all immigration officials now.
We're just getting word here that Governor Tim Walz, the Democratic governor of Minnesota, has just demanded that President Trump remove all immigration enforcement officials from the Twin Cities area now. In response to this scene, to what is happening here in the Twin Cities. But I'll note that it is just a repeated call from the governor, echoing what Mayor Jacob Frey had to say.
Y'all, let's go right here. Let's go right here. Y'all chill with me for a moment. Okay. Let me. Oh, no, not there. Not there. No. Is there everybody with me right here? Everybody see the new screen?
They arrested somebody?
Oh, maybe.
Alright, hold on.
Seeing federal authorities leading someone away in handcuffs.
First news I heard today.
Didn't see them get arrested, but apparently they were.
This is what happened. A man shot. Hold on a second. Are we ready? Hold on a second. Let me get out of here. Okay. Okay. Okay, you guys. I'm all over the place trying to get us coverage of what's going on. Okay. Okay. Good. I think I did something right. It's Reese. Okay. I think I did something right. You guys, just to let you know what had happened. Hey there, Junior. Hey, Captain. You know what? I didn't see y'all. Y'all, you know what? I got to leave this here. I got YouTube on, and I got here we go right here. YouTube and Rescream on. Y'all, they don't shout another one. Okay, and if you didn't hear before that, they had went out that it was telling us that why is this his on? I can turn that one off. I need all that there on. All that stuff is confusing me. I got to go from YouTube Rescream. Okay. Y'all, so anyway, let me tell you what's going on. Them folks out there doing all this, they don't shot them another one. Now, I was saying earlier that folks were saying, I was looking on another newscast yesterday, last night, and they was talking about dealing back with the black people not jumping in and helping. Okay. When it come down dealing back with certain situation, everybody how the world is set up. Basically, you fight for your kind. Okay. Yes, it is some black people down there fighting, protesting, but guess what? They is more of the other color than it is with the black colors that's down there. But it is some blacks in there. They just all mixed up that you only just see that it's whites down there. But it is some black people down there. I have not seen one, but I just in my mind, some of them got close friends and just another. So they out there trying to stand and make things to make a stand. Now, what I want to know, let me see what's Sandra. Okay, stand right there. Okay, I got everybody. They just sent out a message that what their governor sent out to Donald Trump is that to call off the federal agency, to call them off and tell them to stop because another body don't been dead. Of course. Now, what I wants to know is that is all of this here pertaining to that little boy, Nick Shirley, that came out and found all this here? Is that basically what they heard? Or are they actually fighting for I forgot what last name, but her last name is Goods. Is they are fighting for her? But whatever it is, for what I'm getting that it for my idea as I've been watching this here, they basically is fighting, then in fact trying to hold them back, then in fact with that Nick Shirley stuff. And what they fail to understand is more truth than what they see. Now let's go back here. Let me try to get us back here out here in these streets. So could I get us back out here? Let's do it. Coming on back out here, kids. This is basically we're gonna go. I had liked what we was getting before. Let me see, where are we at? Hey, Simply is out here these scream. Okay. That's Don Lemon. I hope Don Lemon. I hope he ain't out there in those streets, boy. Okay, I'm right. So we all on the same thing. Okay. 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 I guess so. Don Lemon, he will stay 10 toes down. Let me go over here. Dealing fact with this situation. This is who I follow very, very closely of what's going on. Where we at? That's no. Well, hold up. You know what? Let me tell you something. I got to see right here. Hold up, we got. Oh, cha. No. Let me see. Let's go right here. Let's go back to here. 16 hours ago. No, I'm gonna go right. Okay, let's go to the news people. Let's see how they doing. Okay, I think so. Everybody see.
Saying that this is an unlawful assembly right now. Okay.
Where are we?
They're telling people this is an unlawful assembly and that everyone needs to disperse right now and they need to.
You're going to start like shooting at them.
And if you do not leave, you'll get arrested. To other police action. They said they may even disperse some chemical agents.
Okay.
Can you guys hear the announcement?
Yes, we are listening just as you are.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Do you need to move back
right here?
No, we're fine. I just didn't know if I needed to repeat what he's saying or if you guys can hear it. You can hear it from him directly.
Does it look like the crowd is listening to that dispersal order? I mean, from what we can tell, it looks like people are staying
They absolutely are. They're staying put. They're yelling back. They're just like, oh, forget you. We don't care about your announcement at this point.
No,
you might even hear some people saying something explicit behind you.
Now, when they're talking about this public order to disperse, are you and the rest of the people around you, are you okay there, or where are they asking people to disperse?
We're fine. We're on 25th and Nicollet, and they're about a block and a half down right now. We see them. They just let out some tear gas further down, so I think that we're in the area that we are, we're fine. But we know that any time now they could make their way down to where we are to kind of get people to leave this area. So we see just a huge plume of smoke right now that it is zooming into. People are still just walking around like normal. It's hard to tell what's happening directly down there. I could imagine that some people are still getting in their faces. A lot of people have those masks on because of the tear gas to protect them from that. People came prepared. There's a lot of people who have water too, just in case they need to spray their eye. But as you just mentioned, State Patrol is saying this is an unlawful assembly. People need to leave, and that some people will start getting detained. There was a committee member on a loudspeaker kind of repeating what those law enforcement agents had said.
Oh my God.
I think I heard that agent say 26th and Nicollet right there.
Other agencies may start coming over here as well, but it's still a fairly large crowd. Again, we're just on this one portion of Nicollet and 25th Avenue, but we know there are protesters kind of surrounding this whole area.
How many people would you guess are out there? I know it can be hard to estimate, but would you say dozens, hundreds? Do you have any rough count?
I would say a couple hundred people. We are live right now.
They are killing us. They're killing us, right? And then they declare an unlawful assembly because we're up there saying fuck them because they're murderers, and they kill us, and yet they even stand up there with their batons and then they try to. All right, thank you.
A lot of strong emotions from people. I mean, obviously, we just heard that a 51-year-old man was killed here today, and all these people are thinking about that individual and thinking about other people as well. So we're still monitoring the situation that's here. We see some more tear gases in the air, and State Patrol are saying this is an unlawful assembly.
Is it mostly state patrol out there that you're seeing right now, or are you seeing MPD? Are you seeing the BCA? Do you see federal agents still?
Not from the direction that we're at right now. Earlier on this street, we would have saw MPD, but we don't see them now. They may be closer down towards the Glam Donuts on 26th and Nicollet Avenue. We know for sure State Patrol is over there, and that's all we can see at the bare eye right here.
And good times when they bring State Patrol or Minneapolis police, they really are there for crowd control. They really are there. They're not with control, and keeping the peace is what they are tasked with doing. And that is what the mayor is asking. That is what city leaders are asking, is for people to remain calm. And so when you hear them saying you must disperse, that's the job. That's the part that they are tasked with doing, and trying to keep the crowds calm. And then you see them trying to keep the groups separate so they don't clash.
It's 11:31 here. This press conference with the city of Minneapolis and the police chief Brian O'Hara is expected to begin momentarily. We have a photographer and our reporter Ryan Raish at that press conference. So we're going to cut in and bring you that whole press conference as soon as it begins. They're still setting up for that press conference, we're told. And then the press conference with Homeland Security is set to begin at about noon. All of these timings might be a little bit, depending on how everything goes throughout the morning.
So many people are tuning in. It's 11:30. And let's kind of go back over. So this all started at 9 o'clock. The report came in that a person had been shot over around Glendale Donuts, right?
26th and Nicollet.
Which you say is in the Eat Street neighborhood of Minneapolis. Lots of restaurants and possibly lots of people out there on a Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, Glendale is going to be a busy place. This is 45 in Lindale, right smack in the middle is where Nicollet goes through. Not far from the Phillips neighborhood, not far from Lowry.
It was a lady that
right in that area. So all kinds of restaurants that have been there for many, many years. And so it is a busy area, even on a Saturday morning. Lots of people.
Yeah, so that it all happened around 9 o'clock, and then we had our reporter Kamaria, who a lot of people surrounding the scene right by that that donut shop there. And then throughout the last couple hours, they really expanded that the police presence there, the law enforcement presence, to make sure that they could process all the evidence at the scene.
The only thing that we have heard from the Department of Homeland Security so far this morning is they are saying the person who was shot, who we've learned is a 51-year-old man, had a gun with 2 magazines. They called it a rapidly evolving situation, said they would give us more information in a press conference that's supposed to start in about half an hour. That's the federal press conference. But as far as the context of what may have led up to this shooting and what was happening in the minutes or hour beforehand, we are still working to learn it.
One of the witnesses that Kamaria talked to, we're still waiting, as you said, to confirm that, but said that agents came to Glendale to come in, and then people did not want them to come in, and that is when this apparent scuffle started. And so that is sort of the scene that was set about 9 o'clock this morning, and then the shooting happened. And then we heard critical condition, and then we heard had indeed died, 51-year-old man.
And this is something that we've seen. We're no stranger to seeing these scenes where ICE's communities all across the Twin Cities, observers going there to film or make sure that they are doing whatever they're doing
alerting
lawfully.
Potentially some of our immigrant communities to the ICE presence.
Yes, and so tension has been extremely high over the last several weeks here in the Twin Cities, with so much focus on these Operation Metro Surge, and this is now the 3rd incident involving a shooting involving a federal agent.
And then most recently, what is happening right now, they're on the scene. If we take that look, the officers have said, you are gathering unlawfully. You've got to move. It's specifically the area of 26th and Nicollet. So Kamaria is just a block away from there. You can hear it on the bullhorns. She said she saw tear gas or some sort of gas being dispensed out there. And so you can see right here, it looks like they've already set up some barricades.
She had mentioned that the community may have set up those barricades. We did see earlier State Patrol kind of moving chairs and moving tables on purpose of that. Kamaria had mentioned potentially hundreds of people already out there this morning, but State Patrol getting on the megaphone, telling people you have to leave. It's an unlawful assembly. Please disperse. And it doesn't look like they're doing that.
I was at the scene the day after Renee Good was shot and killed. And this was a very similar scene where I saw a lot of the community members shutting down the road. They even had bonfires and whatnot. So if this is the community setting up or blocking this road to traffic, this is very similar to what we saw almost 3 weeks ago.
And that was over around Portland and 34th. All of that happened where she and ICE agents have been out. We've seen them in South Minneapolis over and over again, and really in many places in the community.
And they say they're here to enforce law and order. They've mentioned that they've taken 3,300 people in Minnesota custody in the last 6 weeks during what they call Operation Metro Surge. It's one of their big crackdowns here in Minnesota, and they are saying that Minnesota is really the focus right now. It's their largest immigration crackdown in the country. So Minnesota has taken the national stage as far as ICE interactions.
This is just into our newsroom. I'm going to read this whole statement here. This is from Homeland Security. At 9:05 a.m. Central, as DHS law enforcement officers were conducting a targeted operation in Minneapolis against an illegal alien wanted for violent assault, an individual approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi at a handgun scene here. The officer attempted to disarm the suspect, but the armed suspect violently resisted. Details on the armed struggle are forthcoming. Fearing for his life and the lives and safety of fellow officers, an agent fired defensive shots. Medics on scene immediately delivered medical, but was pronounced dead at the scene. The suspect also had 2 magazines and no ID. This looks like a situation where an individual wanted to do maximum damage and then it goes on to talk about the rioters arrived at the scene. So that is from Homeland Security. They just put that out on social media.
And we do have an image.
Hold on a second. Let me answer you guys' question, because I don't want to get too far. I think, Stacey, what you saying? Have anyone heard anything about your boy? Is that, did you trying to say Dovey? What about my boy? Is that you, Stacey, talking to me? What about my boy? Which one? Which one? I got to see him. How y'all doing? Thank you guys for coming over. I hope that y'all are basically like seeing. Okay, I guess I'll wait till Stacey come back. You guys, I was on another screen trying to pull up the invite with Tyrone Davis Jr. is down there in my hometown, Deerfield Beach, Fort Lauderdale area. And anyway, at White's Funeral Home down off of Broward Boulevard, that is where they having the funeral. As when they also took off and went to Gainesville, I recognized a whole lot of people that was there, videos and in the camera. They are basic. I know them very, very well, school friends, and also 2 friends that working for the school board. Yes, I did see that. So as I'm looking through some videos, identified with Tyrone. Yes, that is my hometown. Forgot his name. Nicholas. Stacey, what? You heard something identified with Nicholas? I forgot his name. One got like that's Nicholas. What? Stacey, what? You hear some kind of rumor identified with Nick? I'm trying to see. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold up. Wait a minute. Me and my one of my close friends, we are communicating. I forgot. Yeah, that's my son Nicholas. What happened? They trying to get Nicholas in trouble. Nicholas already in trouble. Nicholas is locked up. What they trying to do? Trying to dox what he did, what he in there for? Look at all them charges that's against him. Do you want to go against him? Huh? Anybody late coming in of chlorine? The case is sister, soul sister. The case that what I was falsely accused of. It's on my community wall from yesterday. You guys can look over the whole case. I put it out there. My basically my personal information I put out there. Okay. So anyway, that basis is going on. You make your judgment of what you see on that paper. One thing that you got to say, Dover don't have no transportation. Dover did not do such thing. Dover have not been to no doctor's office, no clinic, doctor's office, my home and my job. Dover don't know nothing about it. The one that got locked up. Yeah, but Stacey, what's going on? Seem like you asked me that something that you're trying to say that I don't know nothing about. To me, Stacey, you have heard something. You know idea. You know how to get me. They cannot. YouTube cannot put no charges on Nicholas. Nicholas' life story speak for him. He's a bad motherfucker. That's what his life speak for him. That's my son, Nick. Okay, yeah. I got it right here. You see how I look right here on that? The phone number and his counselor is right there. No, he's doing okay. I'm gonna check on him. I'll probably check on him in a little bit. But I basically like check on him like about once or twice a week. He doing good. He not, nobody ain't doing good. He locked up, but it's no harm or danger against him. Wait a minute. Okay, you said no, David. Okay, no, I know what you're saying. No, you haven't heard that. Yeah, Nick is doing Nick. Nick is at home in jail. Nick is doing him. Okay, let me go over here. Y'all, I'm gonna give you a rundown, not your son, David. The content, not your son, David. The content curator. Let me see. Wait a minute. Give me one. Which one? You talking about not Tyrone Davis or down south, Fort Lauderdale area? The one that got shot. That they all y'all. Don't forget. I gotta get y'all the deep down information. Lulu. What? Lulu had something to do with it. Lulu had scooters. What is y'all talking about? Lulu had help. But you know what I'm telling you right now? I'm here to tell you right now. No way somebody get in the seat of the car. Y'all, I need y'all to come and go with me. We gonna get back right here with the shooting. Nothing will call. Okay. Call me later, Stacey. Okay, thank you, boo, Stacey. Thank you for coming. Do y'all see me on YouTube like when I come live? Okay, do y'all see me on YouTube when I come? Thank you, Stacey. Do you hear me in the time when I go live? Stacey, I got something for you. Wait a minute. Matter of fact, I got something for you right now. Hold on a second. Hold up 1 second. Blessed be in his name. My God, today. I cannot find this. Hold on. I don't know if I even got this right. Okay, you guys, I'm talking about the country that were messing with little boys. Oh, you're not talking about Eustace, did you? If you're talking about Eustace, I had put in a request like for like, you know, I do like a video or something. And it's still, they said it will take about a month. I guess so they got to check me out. Something. Yeah, I did a video call thing. No, I did not do it. I request for it and see what it goes through. Excuse me. That's what I see. It went in for my son Nick, so I was good. So anyway, you guys, let's get back on task. Y'all, thank you. Do y'all see me out here when I go live? Do anybody see me like coming up? Because when I go and look for me, I don't even see me. But anyway, you guys. Okay, so this is what I got. Okay, let's talk about this here one moment. Keep us here on track. Where are we at? Hold up a second. Okay. No, you don't. You don't got me. You just stay right there and do what you gotta do and make sure that you do what you do. Keep on being who you've been last 7 to 8 years as Stacy towards me. The one that this was my first moderator, Stacy. She was the first one that I blocked. Her and Simply, they still kept on messing with me 3:30 and 4 o'clock in the morning. And that's how we had built that friendship. Kept on bothering me. Couldn't wait till I come live 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. Just to mess with me. Stacy right here. I blocked and she'll wait till the block be taken off and she come back. Now, wait a minute. Let's go here. Hold up. Before we go there, the folks said that Tyrone Davis, the kid that got thrown out the car, they found out that he got threw out the car on the interstate. On the, I would call it, not the interstate, but the road in, I think it's 70 in Gainesville. Come to find out, Lulu! Oh my God, with a Lulu! Lou and that girlfriend of hers, and it was another one, male. They not releasing that. Okay, boo, thank you. And another male. They had, it was a girl and a boy. And a girl and a boy that had Lulu out. Lulu could not do it by herself. But what I want to understand, y'all. Okay, it's on Facebook. Okay. What? Okay, they telling me that the funeral is going on right now on Facebook. But this is what I want to ask you too. I want the Pizza Hut, Papa John Pizza. I want to see the Pizza Hut camera and see that he go in there and pick up that pizza. They said that he did. Somehow or another, it tells me if he went to Papa John Pizza, picked up the pizza, and then how that happened in the car, somebody had to be in that car to hit him in his head. And my golly, with that Hennessy bottle. I don't like that. That was some good Hennessy. Just gone like that. My God, today. Yeah, a good Hennessy. Already, I'm getting teary-eyed. I really am getting teary. And oh, y'all, I want to thank you again, those coming in here late. Thank y'all for getting me some battery. I got more than enough, because y'all know I got 8 of those light up cameras that that run by battery. I thank you that it was a time. Y'all know I'm from Florida and I'm not used to what they got me afraid about what is going to happen. You can call it big and pleading. I called a emergency. I was doing what they knew. I got my water, I got my food, I got all that. So I am covered for hungry days. But only thing different is that I had some batteries, but I didn't have enough battery because these things still taking 4 batteries. Some take 3, some take 4. So thank y'all. You can call me a beggar, whatever. I will agree to you, but I got my batteries, and I thank you. I didn't know. I didn't go to no liquor store. I got my batteries, and I got a phone charger thing. But then, in fact, with this battery charger, that you can say, you know what I'm gonna do. I can check it out. Now it's all comes to play. You do need a landline. If you pay for cable, you should have a landline. I thought of it. Hey, Stacey, Tracy. Tracy, I seen on your wall that you said it wasn't no rain yet. But I got something to tell you, Tracy. They gon' y'all, I'm just teasing, but Tracy, it gonna come for you first before it get me. And I've been tracking it, Tracy, because you were down there, you in Mississippi, and it said that it was gonna get you first. Tracy was on there saying some mess on her community. Well, I don't see, with an attitude, I don't see no rain. I'm like, oh my God, if I wasn't covering this here shooting, I would have been over there on your head and showing you it's you. But anyway, you guys, with the little boy, Tyrone Davis from my hometown. Down there in Fort Lauderdale, Broward County. They are doing his funeral right now. But y'all, let me tell you something. Maybe they had his body out for more investigation. Because usually they would get all what they can off of that body, so later on they can go back and research. Come to find out, he was thrown out the car. Lulu had some involvement. So let me tell you this here. Lulu took 3 lie detector tests. You got a couple people that's sitting up in there and saying that she beat the lie detector test. No, you didn't. Because you had beat the lie test. They wouldn't call you back for a second time and a third time. First time they call you for you to talk to you, tell you what they found and what actually happened. The second time that they call you, the second time that they call you in, they want to make sure they heard what they had. Did they hear what you were saying and make sure we clear? The third time that they call you in, they let you what they did, they let you like relax your brain and they come call you for the third time, see you gonna tell the same story. They would not call you back if you passed the first time. Lulu, they coming for you, baby. And they coming for your girlfriend. You ain't sleeping well at night. When them people call you back, that don't mean that it's over with. That mean they caught you in some lies. So those that don't know, dealing back with how those tests goes, some people said that they beat it, but most people did not. And Lulu, you did not pass. You did not pass. Because they got to get the notes with the autopsy, with the funeral home, and a whole bunch of, no, you didn't, Lulu. Because one thing about Lulu, if he had fell out the car automatic, you would have stopped right there, put on the side of the road and say, I'm 911, he don't fell out the car. See, that's what don't make sense. Y'all gonna get mad. Here we go. I don't care. Here we go. Y'all gonna get mad. But I got to tell it. Hold up one second right here. Let me get right here. Do I got everybody in the room? I want you to make sure that you hear me. Y'all, there we go. Make sure that you hear me. Make sure y'all understand that we on the right page. With Lulu, if that boy fall out the car First thing everybody would do was scream. And y'all was over there on the 3rd lane. You right there on the emergency lane. You would have pulled over right there. Oh, waving now, go. Oh. That's how it went. No, Lulu. Lulu, you had part of him kicking his ass at the car. No way you would have went up yards, a long way up the street to a gas station to sit there to what? Yes, Lady Sparker. To what? Till he cool off. Wait till he cool off. Then you decide to come from here, circle around here, and come out around here. Because know why you went up? Because you had time enough to think. You know good and damn well when you throw that damn boy out that damn car. You know what to deal with. You knew he was dead then. You knew it. But Lulu, it was attempted murder. Because you know why, Lulu? When you kicked him out the car, it could have been another car come by and run him over because it happened so fast. You align that and your ass going to jail. You and that damn booty and that damn wig. But they're going to take that wig off, okay? They're going to take that wig off. Baby, they're going to take your ass to Miami-Dade. Drill your ass, everybody from Miami-Dade, and the West Palm Beach and Broward County damn area. Bitch, they going to get your ass, okay, little girl? Hope your mama. You better hope that you ain't from this damn country. Well, the folks say that you're not from this country, but I don't know if you were born over here or what. But anyway, somehow or another, you better volunteer and deport your own damn self. If the United States don't decide to go and get your ass. Because you know the United States got tied with Haiti. Now, let me tell you. Anybody, even down, y'all, I had seen it one time. A lady, these kids, you know, they had a dog. And somehow or another that the dog, you know how a dog just be looking out the window and then all of a sudden he got excited and he like basically like his big old self fell out the car out the window. Every car that it was, a dog. That's what they have did. I have seen sometimes a door come open and a kid fall out. People saw, oh my God, my baby. And they bomb. They tell the car, the baby. Lulu, you didn't show none of that because guess what? You did what you did. It was premeditated what you did. That's 1st degree and life without parole right there. That was premeditated what you did. Because you know why it was premeditated? You didn't, if he had fell out of the car, you didn't stop. You didn't pull over here. Y'all was right there in the lane. Y'all know how it is 1, 2, and 3 lane. And then over here, it's that little emergency lane. Well, it happened right here in the 3rd lane. Lulu, you could have pulled over. Oh my goodness, he fell out of the car. He fell like, but you didn't, Lulu. You kept going all the way down the road. And that bridge and that gas station is a long way apart. You kept going on and went over there. But guess what, Lulu? They is going to time it. Who else met you at the gas station? They got cameras. They're going to time it. How long were you at the gas station? They're going to time. And I hope you ain't do it where you going to the gas station to get you something to drink. All that is showing that you don't give a damn. It doesn't matter you was up or he, but that was the interstate. A busy road. But guess what? Lulu, the folks says you ain't do it by yourself. Well, that old badass brother twin of yours, the one that hold you so tight, like y'all are lovers. I didn't did that. I didn't did that anyway. I didn't did. He supposed to be so twin, your twin, and your brother hold you that tight and stuff. My God, today. Something just ain't right. And I'm gonna stay in your ass. Yeah. Pretty girl, I am. I always told y'all, I just did a lie. Tracy World, you and Lady Sparkle, Then, in fact, with the false allegation that were put against me is on my communal wall, the whole thing. You can read over, you can look over it. Anyway, it is. It's on my communal wall. 10 pages. There's more pages, but I only put 10 on them out. Now let's check it right here. Thank you everybody for basically coming in. Let's check where is everybody. Everybody's here. I got YouTube on and I got Restream on. Thank you everybody. Oh, now let's get down to this here. Is that if it was something? Oh, come back, y'all. Yes, hell, it was a camera that caught it. The camera had caught the car, the white SUV. The camera had caught. If that camera caught that car, the other camera had to catch what was going on. Those cameras under those overpass and some on some light pole, they not there to catch you. You gonna run the light. That's that light up there. Your other camera, especially under those bridges, overpass. That's most things. Allegedly, a lot of things happen. You always have somebody around that if somebody car were to break down, they probably rob them or come up. Then she tried to pull it on. It was a homeless man. She said that it was a homeless man. It wasn't no homeless man around. You see that? What you remember that I told y'all? I need to. You just not join. Okay, you know I'm okay. After what? Oh my God, Tiffany, here we go. Oh my God. Oh God, Tiffany, you scared me, girl. Girl, you scared me with the weather. Girl, you scared me. Here we go. Here we go. The weather's not looking the best. We should start getting our impact tonight. Hold up 1 second. We should let me go right here. Meteorology weather. Here we go. Let's go right here. Major storm. Okay. I don't know everything. So that let's go. Let me go right here. I'm trying to get us right here. Let's go right here. Oh, not the music. No. I don't want to go with the music. No, child. No. Nope, I don't want to go with the music because I just not basically doing a video with the weather. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's go right here. I'm gonna see what is it doing. Let's see. Okay, wait a minute. That ain't doing right now. I'm hold on a second. Let me go back down here. I know it for what I had seen. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold up. Woo. Hold on 1 second.
Notification bell so you're notified for future videos. And without further ado, let's get into the forecast. Let's look here. It has been a cold start to the weekend, and that Arctic air is making its way all the way to Texas and near the Gulf Coast, and eventually making its way into Alabama, Georgia this afternoon. And those temperature anomalies here from the southern into the central plains are to 45 degrees below normal, and this is the climate climatologically coldest of the year. And here are those wind chill values this morning. We saw those 30 and 40 below zero wind chills once more again up across the upper Midwest and especially southeastern Canada. We saw the sub-zero wind chill line going pretty far south this morning as well, making its way down into Amarillo, Oklahoma City, near Little Rock, over toward Memphis, there in Kentucky, even getting into central Virginia. And as we get into the afternoon, our will improve slightly, but still seeing those wind chills below zero from Illinois back through Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, and into the Texas Panhandle, where the coldest wind chills will be in northwest Maine, around 40 below going into this afternoon. And as we extend it into tomorrow morning, again, watching those dangerously cold wind chills in North Dakota and northern Minnesota, around 50 below, and then we're again continue into the afternoon where we improve a little bit, but still 30 below up in North Dakota and Minnesota for your Sunday afternoon. Now, yes, here is the winter storm, and let's talk about the latest alerts with this widespread winter storm warning, pink stretching from New Mexico here all the way to Massachusetts and Cape Cod, in the purple or violet colors from East Texas all the way to southwestern Tennessee. Those are ice storm warnings where we are experiencing and will continue to experience some very significant ice accumulations, all Tennessee, North Georgia, Western and Central Carolina. So if you're in that purple zone, that's where ice accumulations can be very significant, not only for travel, but for power infrastructure. Widespread power outages.
Okay, back up. He's still talking. Hold on 1 second. Let me get right here. I don't know why. Oh, God. Okay, you see, Tiffany, we're going to get the ice, okay? We're going to get the ice. Anyway, Tiffany, it's supposed to start at 3 o'clock today. I was watching it. I don't know why I'm getting this thing, basically. Y'all, please thumb up my video. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. I am your beat sector weather girl. I'm here to give you up to the minutes of what's going on with the weather and other crimes that's going on out here in these streets. God, Jesus. So right here, this us right here in the dark purple right here. This is a Tiffany. This is yeah, this supposed to be. Yeah, there you go, Tiffany. I'm glad that you came to class. Take your note. Tiffany, I got everything. Well, put like that. I got everything. I got water. I got batteries. I got my blankets out. This is what happened to Tiffany. Y'all, we're going to talk a minute. Tiffany, I have basically like 3 blankets, right? So dedication, and then I got my throw right here on my chip right there. So Tiffany, what I did, right? I know this sounds weird. It did get too cold with the power. Tiffany, I'm pulling my clothes out the closet and I'm gonna throw it on me. Yeah, I got 3 blankets, but I'm gonna take my, but I do got a comfort on my bed. It doesn't matter, it's an electric blanket. But anyway, I'm gonna take my clothes and I'm gonna throw it. But right now I am doing something, Tiffany. I got the oven on. I know this on me too. It's cold, so cold. Yes, it is. Oh my God. But 3 o'clock, they said that my God, they said in North Carolina, the ice should be hitting on our head. But you know what, Tiffany? I'm so scared because that my apartment is under the tree. And you can see a lot of roots that came up and that was cracking the sidewalk. That's the only thing that fear me. But they said that the ice is so heavy it can bring down a tree, Lord. Y'all keep us in your prayer. Please come on, you guys. Please thumb up my video. Okay, you don't come over here much. And you know what? Tiffany, I'm a hurricane girl. I'm used to the hurricane. So basically, I was trying to put in mine, but I couldn't really set myself around it. But I went and bought a noodle, a pool noodle. I picked up that, and I cut it right. I put it in my sliding door. I'm telling Tiffany, I put it in the sliding door right here. I put one, had the window shut down. I put one, I shut the window down, and I cut that noodle just right so it can be like a styrofoam that's in the ice, and I do the leftover that I can. I pushed it under the door, even though it was broke up pieces. I pushed it under the door. So anyway, you guys, y'all keep us ones that up there in the north. Right now, it is 50 states that's involved, but 40 of us is supposed to tear it down. Okay, that keep the draft act. Yeah, okay. Let me see what else I did. I didn't buy no liquor because I already got a big bottle from what my daughter sent me from Jamaica. Have that. Let me see what else is going on. I got snacks. I got a case of water. And matter of fact, you know, when I did my grocery shop, I already picked up a case, and then I had already to go and pick up another case. What else did I do? Basic, I think so. I'm basic side. I know how I'm gonna keep warm. And I got my Bible with me. But let me give you the rundown, everybody, pertaining to school. Sunday day is going, well, some of the kids here, I'm saying that it wasn't going to be no school Monday, but I got to tell you something, dealing fact that for school Monday, they will decide it, because that next week it's going to be so cold. They gave the forecast up to not for this Monday, but the following Monday. All next week is going to be cold. You got, I may give me some. Yeah, I got me a bottle. I got that bottle of liquor over there. So let me tell you this here. Kids, they go, how did the governor said, and this all too for you, New York, Virginia, Philly. That base is up there. Now I'm gonna. I have not heard nothing from. I couldn't say Brevard County. That's down in Florida. I have not heard from what's gonna take place in North Carolina. Did affect the school, but in New York, Philly, and Virginia, they have gave extra days. So I'm gonna basically say like it's for us too. You will be going to school, but they're going to be doing it mobile. You remember how that they did it for the COVID? Yes, because next week they're not looking for you guys to go to school. They said next week is supposed to be the coldest of the coldest in 1993. So anyway, they're not going to, but you will be going to school. Make sure my kids, they had to do this, but they've been out of school. Make sure that y'all have everything right for your teacher. Go back from your first day of school, that package that they gave you, how to reach the teacher, how to email the teacher. Start emailing your teacher now. The government and these states said that y'all will be going to school Monday, but y'all will be going, I think it's called on the internet. So it doesn't make no sense why no child don't have no computer, because they give you a school computer in school. So just letting you know that I will be checking on North Carolina over here. I'm over in Greensboro. I will be checking on this county, in fact what the government was saying, but I did catch those government or what they had said about school and did in fact with this morning. I checked on that. Yes, okay. So allegedly, I don't know, it may be the same thing that takes place down here in North Carolina. But kids, just relax. And if any mother send a child out in that type of weather, just for to get them out of school, and the bus supposed to be warm, because they don't want to get their ass out of bed to take their own damn child to school because it's too cold for them. But you better get your ass out there. I'll take you to the bus stop and keep you warm, but you better get your ass out there and you're going to get on that bus. I am in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Okay, and I'm over here in Greensboro. Let's go over here and see what's going on. How funny. Should we start taking all them clothes out? Hold up. Let's go. Let me see. Let me see. I don't really want to hear no music because I'm going to have to pull that out.
Into the ditch on I-40. So once again, this is in Nashville. This is just the west of the airport on I-40. There have been like 3 or 4 here in the last 10 minutes.
Ooh. Thank you, Riley, for the update. That is looking very concerning. I'm going to go to slot 1 first. This is over, and now we got a semi that is in the ditch. Got multiple vehicles there also pulled out to the side, and this is, I cannot believe how many accidents we've already had, and we're going to see a lot more if people are traveling in a few hours in the Nashville area. We have not seen ice accumulation in Nashville yet. Again, it's been mostly snow. There has not been really any sleet now. There's not really any ice here. The sites that we are seeing are not good. Again, that is Nashville. That is a lot. You got a lot of semi-trucks. You got a lot of cars on the roadway. And unfortunately, it's just going to keep getting worse. But again, this is over on the eastbound at Fessler's Lane. This is at least the second or third accident near Fessler's Lane. The next one is on I-40 eastbound as well. Can't really visibly see.
I can't hardly see. Y'all just deal with me.
The last camera is also on Fessler's Lane, where we've also seen accidents. I'm not sure if the accident is still there. I don't know where it is, but I don't see it. People are, look at that semi that went by. Like, these people are driving fast. And this is one of the reasons why we are seeing so many of these accidents. Is just because that people are driving fast. And I'm not saying this semi, for example, drove fast, but there are a lot of people seen on Connor's stream and a lot of other streams like that. People too fast for these conditions.
Let me try to get right here where we at.
So,
and
conditions are vastly
let me get where we
different, very dangerous.
Okay, right here.
This is Storm Chaser, Tornado Pagey. They're in Kentucky.
Okay, here we go right here.
The conditions.
I gotta listen. We got
our winter storm continues to spread. There's new models that suggest thunder ice. Yeah, that's how intense it's going to be. Let me show you what I mean, folks. Please let me know where in the world you're watching from right now, and I will keep you posted on the system step by step. Yeah, this is such a dynamic system. You've probably heard of thunder snow before. Well, it's the same phenomenon. When you got enough upper level energy, you can get some lightning during some intense bands, and with temperatures below freezing in the Carolinas, that could lead to thunder ice. Yeah, we've got a situation at hand. Watch it. This is a new high resolution model. Does a great job. Now, what is so great about this model is it corrects itself based on current conditions, so we get a fresh look as this, where in the world you're watching from right now, and on this system step by step. Yeah, this is such a dynamic system. You've probably heard of thunder snow before. Well, it's the same phenomenon. When you got enough upper level energy, you can get some lightning during some intense bands, and with temperatures below freezing in the Carolinas, that could lead to thunder ice. Yeah, we've got a situation at hand. Watch it. This is a new high resolution computer model. Does a great. Now, what is so great about this model is it corrects itself every hour based on current conditions, so we get a fresh look at this as this system unfolds. Widespread snow across Middle Tennessee. Now, I wish you could just stay that, but even you change over to a significant ice storm as this pushes off toward the east. For the Carolinas, this really holds off until late this evening, 6, 7, 8 o'clock here. By 8 o'clock, we unfortunately look to begin as freezing rain. There's a real possibility we don't get much sleet from this because of the later arrival. And because it starts as freezing rain, it's just an ice storm altogether. That will coat everything with a glaze of ice on it. And unfortunately, it looks to pile up very quickly. This would continue to spread east. You see here across 11 o'clock. By then, we got a glaze on the roads, the trees. We probably don't have huge problems yet as far as power outages are concerned, and if we could just stop there, it'd be okay. But unfortunately, as we go deeper into the night, heavier bands of freezing rain move in. By the time you're waking up tomorrow morning at 6, 7, 8 o'clock, we're in the thick of it, folks. By then, we have a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch of ice. And again, if we could just stop there, that'd be great. We could just pause and say, that's enough. That's enough. But unfortunately, it's only 8 a.m. on Sunday. And look at the system. Look at how much more of the system is left. It will continue to press east. You've got widespread snow across the Northeast through the Midwest. It piles up to a foot or more in some locations there. But it's ice in Kentucky, in Tennessee, in Georgia, in South Carolina. And what's happening here is that wedge of colder air is moving in. You feel it today. Folks, it's going to get colder by the hour today. Here we are at Sunday, 10 a.m. Here is Sunday at 1 p.m. Here is Sunday at 3 p.m. There is continued ice, and I'm very concerned about what I'm seeing here across the upstate, especially northern Greenville, Pickens, and Oconee County. This is the epicenter back into the northern part of Georgia that is going to have the most ice last longest. And There is severe weather threats here across South Georgia, South Alabama, into the Panhandle. This tells you how intense this system is. And even though we're below surface across the northern Carolinas, this is going to be such a dynamic system moving through that, like the summertime, you get lightning because of the upper level energy. And it's below freezing, so instead of falling as rain like the summer or the spring, it falls as freezing rain. So don't be surprised if it's 29 degrees and you hear a loud clap of thunder. And trust me, it would be loud because the inversion, we would have warm air above us and colder air at the surface. That sound wave would just reverberate. So heads up there, not out of the realm of possibility. And unfortunately, the upstate stays ice the whole time. Here we are at 5 o'clock. This would be when I would suspect we could see or see the lightning, hear the thunder, as freezing rain is coming down. And again, south of Atlanta, you go from freezing rain to stormy conditions. And yes, the mountains could change over to some rain there at the end. And that's after a half an inch of ice or so. And that would be so fast that it wouldn't matter. The upstate, I think, stays ice the whole time. In fact, this model never brings rain into the upstate at all. It keeps it ice the whole time. Here's 7 p.m. It's finally on its way out.
Okay, I got it.
Now, we're not out of the woods yet. I need to talk about power outages. And then this is the Arctic front. When that comes in Monday morning, 6 a.m., it has wind gusts along the Smoky Mountains, 60 miles per hour. It has wind gusts in Asheville at 40 miles per hour. It has wind gusts in the north upstate at 35 miles per hour. So, folks, when it comes through, that would be a secondary window for some unfortunate wind that could bring power outages. Here's a look at the lightning flash index here from our high-resolution rapid refresh. Look at this. Folks, this is crazy. You got a pretty good swath of lightning. Now, there's a greater chance of lightning where the thunderstorms are, and it's in the 60s, but there is a decent amount of lightning density on our model right here across the northern upstate, really Atlanta up through the upstate, through western North Carolina. Certainly a chance that we see some lightning and hear the thunder. Of course, that's not the big story. The big story is what is happening here. My point in telling you that even is just to show you how dynamic this system is and how capable it is to produce some meaningful weather around us. So don't be surprised. I've heard some reports of some flurries here and there, nothing too crazy, nothing too huge, but as we go deeper in the day, look what happens. This ice begins to move in 8 o'clock. Here we are 9 o'clock, and here we are 10 o'clock. So it's really not till 8, 9, 10 o'clock on this high-resolution model that things get going across the upstate and western North Carolina. But once it sets in, it's in this model, unfortunately, this is freezing rain. This is sleet toward the triad. Unfortunately, I think because of the later arrival, we only see freezing rain. Now, that doesn't really change the impacts other than the fact that we may not have that base of sleet on the roads. I mean, that's probably a good thing in a way because you don't have that granular ice balls on the road. But this is ice. This is probably ice the whole time. And I'm going to show you totals here. Notice how the transition to rain does happen on the mountains, and that's always the case here, is the upstate and the eastern facing slopes of the mountains right in here holds onto that wedge of colder air. It banks up against the mountains, and the top of the mountain down to the east side holds on to cold air. Meanwhile, the west side actually warms up above freezing enough, I'm not talking much, but enough to change it over to a cold rain. So west mountains here across North Carolina, but the upstate through Asheville, through Hendersonville, all locked in with freezing rain through the entire. See the upstate changing over to rain at all unless you're south of Greenwood and Abbeville. And a lot of times, folks, the model here underestimates the level and the depth of the cold air. All right, so this could be a little bit more like this and then stretching all the way back to Atlanta. I would not suspect that we warm up as much as this model is suggesting, but even though this one is probably having a little bit of a warm bias, it keeps ice all around Seneca, Clemson, Anderson, Greenwood, Lawrence, Spartanburg, Charlotte, Rutherford, Hendersonville, and it keeps it through the whole time. And then when it's done, it's done. All right, let's look at impacts. Let's look at totals. Folks, the chances of a moderate to high impact winter storm are almost 100%. You see the red here is a 100% chance from this product from the National Weather Service. As we look at the chance of a major winter storm, this would mean considerable disruptions to daily life, dangerous and impossible driving conditions, widespread closures and delays. That looks to be locked in across the upstate through the North Carolina mountains. How about an extreme winter storm? It's back through Arkansas, Louisiana, back through Mississippi with these higher totals of rain, freezing rain, and then right there in the northern parts of the mountains there. So how much of a bucket do we have? We have about 2.5 inches of Lind of all the different computer models, giving us an idea of just how much we have to work with and what falls out of it. Well, not snow here, although you may see some flurries or get some snow here and there. Let me back that up a little bit because we're getting another snowstorm in there. But this is Tennessee, 4 inches, and then ice. This is Kentucky, a foot or more of snow. And then this is a big, big snow. Oh, man, I wish we could have had this. Unfortunately, this is the snowy northern side of the low. This is the icy side of the low. This is the rainy and stormy side of the low. Let's get in closer here. This is a look at the freezing rain from the high resolution. Let me go to the full run. 12Z, where are you at? There we go. So here's where freezing rain accumulates. And again, the target for the highest amounts, there's a swath here in Mississippi through northern Louisiana. And then there's a swath here from Charlotte to Greenville back through the North Georgia mountains right here. That area where the elevation starts to go up is my greatest concern for who could see upwards of an inch. As far as sleet is concerned, that's going to be a concern too, but mainly I-40 North. This is mainly freezing rain on our latest high-resolution model. We need to talk about the winds, folks. So this is underway. 25 to 35 mile per hour wind gusts are not out of the question in Georgia or South Carolina. Look what happens though as we go deeper into the night here. We've got those winds as the actual cold air moves in. Sunday night into Monday morning, those gusts approach 40 miles per hour here. So folks, any amount of ice on the trees with that is going to cause some problems. And big picture temperature first, before I zoom into county level, we're talking about some serious cold air to follow this. And again, Tuesday looks to be the brunt of this. Tuesday morning, we're talking single digits across the area. That's the national blend of those. Counters up some of the coldest ones and the warmest ones. Let me show you what the GFS still wants to hint at showing here into Tuesday morning. We've got 7 at GSP, -1 in Asheville, 5 at Charlotte, with some sub temperatures back through the triad. Not at all out of the realm of possibility here with this Arctic air coming in. The National Weather Service, I believe, has 5 at GSP and 2 in Asheville. All right, let's look closer, county by county. How's this going to unfold throughout the day? I think you're fine. I think you have most of the daylight hours and even into the evening to get where you need to go. I know so many of you have asked, I'm going to get mom, I'm going to get dad, or we're going to get our kids out of college. I have really until about 5 o'clock would be the time. I might be where I'm going to be, knowing that if you had to get out for another hour past that, you're probably okay. But I think this is really 8 o'clock and beyond that the freezing rain begins to move in locally, and it really sets in once it does. And that's when roads are going to quickly become impassable. Sidewalks are dangerous to walk on. And this is when we start to accumulate. I wish I could overlay the totals on top of this because that would be kind of helpful to say, okay, by midnight, here's how much we have. I'll show you that in a minute, and we'll look for it time by time, okay, hour by hour. But as we look at Charlotte, Greenville, Asheville, we're all locked in by midnight. It is raining. It looks like it's raining, but it's freezing rain. It clings to the surface and leaves us with a glaze of ice unlike anything we've seen in 20 plus years. Now you see it breaking up right here, just like a summer storm. When there's heavier rain in here, there's freezing drizzle here, and that's a problem because freezing drizzle is kind of floating in the air like mist, and it clings to things more efficiently than, say, rain coming down and kind of draining away and then piling up somewhere else. So keep that in mind as it's just stopping here. Even here in Greenwood, it's a misty kind of drizzly freezing rain. But this is when it shifts to the northern part of the upstate, why I expect higher totals here, because you're in it longer and heavier. Here we are going through the day on Sunday. This is 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m. We are still in the thick of this ice all the way through the day on Sunday. So Sunday is go time. Sunday is unfortunately the bad day. Okay, there's no other way to look at it. As we look at the freezing rain totals, folks, this is a major ice storm. There's nothing in here that tells me this is trending away or a bust or going to lessen in any way, shape, or form. This model shows almost an inch in Charlotte, and you got that inch corridor, I think, from I-40 to I-85, I think, is that area where you just get freezing rain, and I think this is going to be a major ice storm in those areas where power outages could be for days. from Asheville south to Greenville is the highest swath. Now, outside of there, I mean, folks, we're talking about an ice storm that we haven't seen in 20 years in Greenwood, in Lawrence, in Anderson, in Abbeville, in Elbert, in Livonia, in Franklin County, Stevens, Habersham, back through Union, Spartanburg, Cherokee counties. I mean, this is a big deal. Rutherford, Polk, Henderson, Buncombe, McDowell, Catawba, Burke, Iredell, Lincoln, Gaston, Mecklenburg. I mean, this is all going to be such a big deal. Getting back through the triad, this is going to be an ice storm that we haven't seen in a very, very long time. In fact, looking back through the triad here, you get a lot of this stuff to come in as we go through Sunday evening. And even back through Greensboro, Salem, we're talking an inch of ice, where Raleigh-Durham could get half an inch. I mean, this is going to be a big deal all along the I-40 corridor with mainly ice, is what our new high-resolution model shows. As far as sleet is concerned, you may get a little bit. More of the sleet's up toward Virginia, but we're talking about, half an inch of sleet and then an inch of freezing rain on top of that. Okay, hope that helps you folks in the triad. Where do we go from here? What does the pattern look like? Well, the NAO is still so negative. In fact, it may drop off even more going into February. So I would expect us to stay below normal with activity. Okay, so what does that mean? Do we have another snowstorm? There's a signal, but there's nothing definitive. If I look at all of our different ensembles, this is every single run of the GFA, it shows roughly 10 to 13 of them giving us another snow possibility exactly 1 week removed. And that's not uncommon. Storms are cyclical. They kind of follow a pattern, and to get them in a pattern where you get 5 to 7 days, get another one. 5 to 7 days, get another rain or just a system is not out of the question. It does not surprise me. The 0Z last night had roughly 9 out of 30 of them that showed some kind of snow in Greenville, Spartanburg. So the operational GFS is running right now, and we're within 7 days. So let's kind of map this out. And again, this is a signal. It would be a situation where we look for consistency, and right now there's not consistency. Last night's 6Z run and the overnight hours suppresses this thing farther south, just like the Euro. There's the low, but it pushes it so far south because we're so cold with the Arctic air. It would be dry and cold with that system being so far south. The 0Z, the 18Z, and the 12Z yesterday did not. Shows it not being suppressed and giving us a snowstorm right here. This would be next. The 18Z from yesterday did the same exact thing. This is the GFS. Now, the European showed that from the beginning. It does not show that right now. If I flip on over to the European, excuse me, flip it over to the 6 hour, get you out here to it. It shows a low way down in the Gulf to where it's so far suppressed because we're so cold and Arctic here, and we are cold and Arctic. Folks, that's a big concern, is we're going to get refreezing, but the Euro does not show anything. So simply put, we've got a pattern that's active. We got a pattern that we need to stay dialed in on, but 100% the focus is right now on this dangerous winter storm upon us today with ice and a lot of it. So folks, our commitment to you is we're going to keep you posted every hour. On the hour, we'll have live updates on television. We'll have updates here online. If you lose power, wouldn't be a bad idea to have your phones charged, ready to go, because once the power goes out, this to getting information.
Okay.
There will be power outages, folks. I think you can count on that. There will be long-lasting travel issues. I've been asked by school officials, when are we going back to school? I don't have the answers to that because I'm an expert at weather. I'm not an expert at DOT crew and salt and roads. But what I can tell you is, from a standpoint, it's hard to melt ice. Get freezing rain, it mostly clings to elevated surfaces like bridges, trees, power lines. You do get road problems. If we get less sleet and just freezing rains, the roads probably end up getting better a little faster. But the trees, the power being out, are probably going to be a bigger impact for longer. But I do get a little sleet. I think we get freezing rain on top of that. It's going to make things really, really slippery. And we get the thawing and then the refreezing every day. We get to like 34, then we crash back down to the single digits on Tuesday. Wednesday, we're up to 38, maybe even 40 in some locations. Yes, melting, but not a lot. The sun is our biggest friend this week, but Thursday morning's low is 19. So a hard refreeze, black ice. Friday, another cold front comes through. We are starting off Friday at like 16, and we get up to 30. So you know, it gets colder again by Friday. And that's why we got to watch this next signal on the models for next weekend. But all in all, it's not a big concern. And even if it was a concern, our biggest focus right now is on this winter storm that's upon us. Folks, please stay with us.
Oh, that was a lot there. How y'all doing today? Okay, let me try to see. Let's see. This was 9 minutes ago. Let's see what happened. Wait a minute, you guys. Let's go right here. Where's this boy?
Okay, so that's this guy up here in Springfield.
Okay,
is
this
he live?
is the storm tracers.
Jigsaw.
These are the storm tracers.
Let's check in with him.
How y'all doing?
Oh yeah, check this out.
Woo!
This is a live view out over here. This is currently live in Missouri, it looks like. Check this out.
Oh, let me get out of here. I don't want to hear the music.
Snow out there, and also the grass is almost covered.
About that took place at. No, I don't want to get it with the music. No. Can I do that? Hold on a second. Okay, you guys, let's take a break from here. I will have my computer on with breaking news as it comes. And I see you guys throughout the day. And I'm charging up my phone completely. And y'all going to check out my community wall. I'm going to be posting some stuff up there. Thank y'all. Y'all keep us in our prayer, in your prayers, because we're going to need it. Okay. Okay, you guys. Bye. Thank you. If you'd like to support my channel, is D Milton 04. D Milton 04. I still got time now to run out there and get something. But anyway, with batteries, I'm okay. But okay, you guys. Thank you. Bye. Don't send me no super chat. If you're gonna send me something, send it through a Cash App. Okay. We are in danger. Okay, you guys. We'll talk later.